Hello students, Debashish again from Dev's Learning Hub. Today we are going to, this is again the trigonometry class. Today we are going to take the fourth class on trigonometrical identities, right? So in this trigonometrical identities fourth class we are going to cover, that trigonometrical table to find values for trigonometrical ratios. What does it mean? By this time already you know trigonometrical ratio or values of trigonometrical ratio for different angle values, right? Like 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. That already I have covered in my third class. Forward the link is given in the description section below. But if you want to find out the values for any angle beyond these values like 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, what is going to happen? Every values it is not possible to give in the table. So there are certain mechanism you need to follow, and that is what we are going to learn in this particular class along with couple of examples. If you cover another class I am going to take so I will cover entirely including exercise within total 5 videos. So if you go through these 5 videos, I hope this chapter will be 100% clear to you. So first I would like to say, like hours and minute, we know 1 hour equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. Similarly, 1 degree of an angle can be divided into 60 minutes and 1 minute can be divided into 60 seconds. So basically 1 degree equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. That is what you need to remember first. It's very easy to remember, like hour and minute. Now, if you are asked to find out value, let's say you know sine 30 degree equals to half. But if you are asked to find out 30 degree 48 minutes, what you are going to do? So in that case, you don't know the values. There is a table for natural sine, natural cosine, natural tan. So there, the way table structure is given. So what are these columns actually? So first column is degree, second column is 0. So entirely 1 degree has been divided into 10 equal parts in the table, and each column is the difference between 2 columns, it is 6 minutes. Okay, so total from 0 to 54 you have total 10 columns against every degree. So in the table itself you have for 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree up to 90 degree, you have all the degrees in the first column. In the second column you have the values of 0 minute, where you can see it is the 4 decimal number, right? After that you will have 6, 12, 18, 25, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. So you have up to 50. So now what is the difference between each column? 6 to 12 it is 6, 12 to 18 it is 6, 24 to 30 it is 6. So up to 54 you have like this. Now in the minute part, because in the 0 minute you can see it is 4 decimal number. But the question could be, how come for 48 minutes it could be 5990, such a big value? No, actually 0 minute it says imply that all the numbers should be 4 decimal number. That means actually you need to make all the numbers as 4 decimal number. So here you need to divide this 5990 with 10,000, right? It's 4 zeros. So you need to divide any number where it is the full number it is given, integer number it is given, there you need to divide each number with 10,000. 10,000. So if the 5990, that is the value for 48 minutes, actually the value will be 5990 divided by 10,000. Value will be 0.5990. Question is that the last column is mean difference. Mean difference means to find out the exact angle. It is the original table, degree and up to 54 minutes. So what is the value of 36 degree? 36 degree means 36 degree 0 minute and 36 degree same. In the table itself, if you see the table for natural science, you will see for 30 degree for 0 minute the value is not given 0.5, it is given 0.5000. Then what is the use of this mean difference? The mean difference is the use of mean difference is to find more accurate value of the angles when you have any values of minute in between these numbers, because there is a gap of 6 minutes for each of the column. Now if somebody says I want to find out 35 minutes for any degree, any x degree, 30 degree, 90, 60 degree, 50 degree, 28 degree, these are the tables, already values are given. But the minute, all the minute value, it is not possible to give here in the table, because as per your requirement, because it will be a huge, a large table. That is not possible. So to find out the in between minute values, there is a last column that is given mean difference. Then why in the mean difference you have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? For in the natural sign table, actually you will find values against each of the minute. What is this mean difference? Mean difference means for every for the change of every minute, what will be the difference? So what does it mean? You don't understand exactly. Let me do an example, then probably it will be easier for you to understand. First of all, just try to understand the structure of the table, right? So mean difference, actually it is used to find out the add or subtract, addition or subtraction part. What does it mean? Let me show you. Okay, so it is actually for add or subtract. It is actually for add or subtract. So mean difference is to find out the exact value if we need to find out the values of minutes that is coming in between these numbers. Now, okay. Now if somebody says what is the value of sine 36 degree, you don't know from the earlier table. You know the values of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, but it is asking for 36 degree. So if it is the value of natural sines, right? So if it is a value, let's say sine 36 degree, that means sine 36 degree is 0 minute, whatever 36 degree is 0 minute and 36 degree is same. So sine 36 degree, the value will be 0.5878. Now if it is asking for sine of 36 degree 48 minute, straight away it is given 36 degree and then below 48 the number is 5990. That means you divide this number with 10,000. That means 36 degree 48 means 0.5990. Now if it is asking what is the value of sine 36 degree 51 minute, what is the value of this? How to find out these values? So you know 36 degree 48 minute equals to 0.5990 by this time already. So what is the difference? So here it is 36 degree, here also it is 36 degree, but here it is 48 minute and here it is 51 minutes. So difference between these two angles is 3 minutes. Difference is 51 minute minus 48 minute, that is equals to 3 minute. Now these 3 minutes, so what is the difference is with respect to the main table, the difference is 3 minutes. That means you need to find out, what did I say? Mean difference. Mean difference means for every minute what is the difference. So it is already given for 3 minutes, the difference it is given. Sometimes it is being told, rather than giving each of the minute, let's say somebody is saying mean difference for 36 degree, it is 9. What does it mean? Not giving this table, it is saying mean difference is 9. Mean difference is 9 means for every minute the difference is 9. So for how many minutes the difference will be there, you need to multiply that, but before that you need to divide this value with 10,000. So if it is saying, rather than giving this one for the difference 7 with respect to 3 minutes, rather than saying that, it's saying the mean difference is 145. So what does it mean? The mean difference, first of all, you need to change it to 4 decimal. You need to divide this with 10,000. That means if you divide 145 with 10,000, that means it will be 0.00145. So 0.00145, that is for every change in minute. So if you have the difference is 5 minute, then you need to multiply that value with 5. If the difference is 3 minute, you need to multiply that value with 3. Here already straight away the number it is given for 3 minute changes. So there you don't need to multiply anything. Straight away just you need to divide this value with 10,000. So what is the difference for 3 minute? 7 divided by 10,000. That means 0.0007. So that is the difference for 3 minute. Now 48 degree and then 3 minute, you understand. But this value we are getting straight away from the table. But this difference, why I have written this add or subtract? Now the trigonometrical ratios coming into picture with respect to the observation that I have explained in my 3rd class itself. The sine value, the more the angle is increasing, the more the value is also increasing. That means from 0 degree to 90 degree, when the angle is increasing, the values of the respective angle are also getting increased. But for cos theta, with respect to the gradual increment of angles, the values of cos theta will be gradually decreasing. Right? So therefore, when it will come into picture about cosine table, from the mean difference you need to subtract, because the more the value, if it is plus value, if it is plus, that from the main table whatever value you are getting, after that you need to add something. That means you are increasing the value. When you are increasing the value, you need to deduct it for cosine. But for sine, when the angle is increasing, that means the value of the angle will also be increased. Since it is sine table, therefore what you need to do, you need to add this value with sine 36 degree 48 minute to make up the difference. So what will be the value of sine 36 degree 51 minute equals to sine of 36 degree 48 minute plus the difference. So difference value here it is, this 0.0007. Therefore what will be the value here? Sine 36 degree 48 minute means 0.5990 plus 0.0007, and then whatever will be the calculation. So this is what the utility of the last column mean difference, and why 5 minutes are given in the main difference, not 4, not 3, only 5. Now the difference, the difference could be maximum 5 minutes, because the difference between minutes in the main table it is given 6 minutes. That means 5 numbers are missing here with respect to minute, because after 6 it could be saying 36 degree 7 minute. So that means the difference will be 1. 36 degree 8 minute, the difference will be 2. 36 degree 9 minute, difference will be 3. 36 degree 10 minute, difference will be 4. 36 degree 11 minute, difference will be 5 with respect to 6 minute, and 36 degree 12 minute already you have the value in the main table. So therefore you have maximum 5 mean difference values in the last column. Got it? So this is how the structure of the table, and from where you need to, and second thing is that you need to remember that based on the nature of trigonometric ratio, whether it is sine or tan we know, the more the degree angle will be increased for acute angles, the number will be increasing gradually also. But for cos theta only, the angle will be increasing, that means the value will be decreasing. Therefore, for cos theta it will be subtraction, and for sin theta and tan theta it will be addition. So I hope you have liked this video, you understood it, the concept is clear, because this concept is very much important, how to utilize your trigonometry table to find out unknown values which is not there, beyond this 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and also including minutes. They have to find out from utilizing the trigonometry table. This is a very important one, right? Just to understand. If you understand, there is no issue into that, right? So my first objective for each of the video is to clear your concept, so that you can solve the problems on your own. So if you liked it, please click on the like button, and if you want to have this kind of video again and again, as soon as I upload it you will get the notification. Then please subscribe my channel Dev's Learning Hub, and also follow my Facebook page Dev's Learning Hub. Okay, chalo, thank you very much.